Good morning, everyone. My name is Michele and welcome to today's question of the day. We are in the middle of a series called The Process of Making Life Changes, and it is actually one of my favorite topics for discussion and conversation and engagement because it means that you're in the process. You didn't just say yes, oh, that sounds good. You know what, I'll pick that off the menu. I'd like to do that, and then sat there. You actually started moving forward and toward your divine dream, goal, or idea. And I think that's fabulous. And I'm so very, very happy for you. And here's what happens during this process. After we know that we know that we know what we want to move forward and toward, all of a sudden, a block might show up, an obstacle, a fear. Sometimes we've been aware of them in our life for quite some time. Others, they come out of nowhere. We have no idea why it showed up, but it's still there. And during this series, I've asked you to really start thinking about them, to think about that one or potentially more life habit or pattern that has been challenging for you to change. And the reason I say more than one, because I know that many times people say, oh, I can't just pick one. And so I say, fine, write them all out. Don't self-edit, but I guarantee you, you find that there's a common link between all of them. I then asked you, how are you going to benefit by making this change, by having a shift in consciousness, by working through and or figuring out how to work with a particular fear, block, and obstacle? And I told you, the benefit isn't always just one answer. Because when we make a shift in one area of our life that's positive, it affects all areas. It is truly an amazing experience. I then asked you all, how are you benefiting by staying stuck? What payoff do you get by not moving forward, by not changing this challenging, negative life habit or pattern in your life? And of course, some of you are like, there is no benefit. Trust me, if you have not made a change, if you are sitting stuck, you're benefiting somehow. And the benefit could be that you don't have to worry about rejection. I mean, that's a big one. And then there's the fear. Well, I don't have to worry about failing. I don't have to worry about not succeeding. I don't have to worry about telling family or friends that it didn't work out. Those are benefits. They're not the most logical, but this process, oftentimes, logic really doesn't always fit in. Today's question surrounds a really delicate area. So I want you to be very gentle with yourselves, and I want you to breathe, and I want you to take time to contemplate and to consider this question. And that is, what do you get to release? What do you get to release in your life that will allow you then to move forward toward your divine idea, goal, project? Oftentimes during this process, one of the things that we worry about is loss, or the word lose. We are afraid or feel fear about losing our friends, about losing family, about maybe even having to move away from the city we grew up in to a city where we know no one. And we fight against the very, very knowing that we are supposed to go somewhere else or we are supposed to do something. Trust me, I completely understand the idea that there were people and places in my life that I thought were going to be with me or I was going to be living in forever. And when that changed, it was tough. And trust me, I also know that there are naysayers in your life, and some of them are loved ones. And they are giving you every reason why you should not be following this path and following this journey, this delicious journey that you're on. And it is coming from a loving place in their perspective, I'm sure. But often it's because they can't imagine doing something so courageous and so empowering, and they don't want to be left behind. So instead of thinking that you are losing them, or that there's going to be a loss, see it more that you are gently releasing. You are gently releasing those very things that do not serve a purpose in your life, that do not support and love this direction, this positive, amazing, wonderful direction you're going in. So, what do you get? Not have to. What do you get to release in your life that is going to propel you forward this dynamic and delicious journey that you are on? Have a tremendous day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.